Hey YouTube, what's up? And today I'm going to be showing you a demo of iOS 5. Let's get started. So here I have my iPad 1. It's just a regular old iPad 1, nothing special. I'm not cool enough to have an iPad 2, so go figure. Anyway, so let me go on and show you what iOS 5 Beta 1 looks like on an iPad 1. True, this won't really show you what it's going to be like on an iPhone 5 or an iPhone 4 per se, but it will give you kind of an idea of the features to come. So let me go on and show you what we got now. So first of all, when you unlock the device or get ready to unlock the device, you see your notifications right there. So I can easily swipe this to get to this reminder here to make an iOS 5 video. So I'm going to swipe this. And this app does go landscape. I'm just not going to do it because it's going to mess up my camera angle. I'm just going to delete this reminder here, and we'll go on through the OS. So the next thing we have is the notification center, which is also part of the lock screen you saw there. Because if I drag down, you see the notification center. It gives me all the notifications that I've got. So I've got CNBC real time here, IM Plus Pro, so it gives me my Twitter stuff there, some reminders there, and I see mail. So I can easily close out, say, the reminders here, and clear that. And I can go into this mail message here, just like that. So this is a good time to go on and show you some new features of mail. Well, you can flag messages, but for right now it's kind of hard. So to flag them, you actually have to go to Details, and then Mark, and then you can flag. So that's kind of a pain in the neck, but you can do it. And then you can also compose a message here. I'm going to show you some few other things you can do. You can drag up from right here and split the keyboard, just like that, which is pretty cool. So now you can actually move this and use two-thumb typing. This is actually really useful. Say you're laying down, it makes it really easy to use the iPad. So now I'm going to hold here and dock and merge, and now we're back to the regular keyboard. And if I type something here, so if I go down here to the message or the subject message field here, and I type in Apple and space, I can actually do some formatting here. So select, and then I can actually do some formatting if I can hit the right buttons, which is always a good time. So select, and then I can't see here, but you can do some, you can define the word, you can do some formatting there. You saw the bold italics, underline button there. This is hard to do from this angle, so I do apologize. It's not the iOS, it's me. So there it is, bold italics, underline. So I want to underline this word and bold it, which I missed the bold button, but you get the idea, and that's the way you can do that. So you have rich text formatting, so we're going to delete this draft and go on to the next thing here. Close this out. Let's go on and look at some of the new settings we have here in the apps, or for the settings app here. So now you can actually change the name of the iPad right here, which is pretty cool. You can get your software updates right here, which is always fun. Which there are no updates, obviously. This has just come out. You see some usage statistics. See how much memory each app is actually taking up, which is pretty cool. And that's weird because there is no iPod app now, but that's okay. So you get iTunes Sync, which does not work wirelessly right now, which is weird. And there's some other things here you can use. There is no gestures on the iPad 1 that I've seen so far. So the next is iCloud. I'm going to cover up my email address here at the top if I can do it. And then so now you've got, oops, that was cute. So that just kind of ruined that. But anyway, you've got mail, contacts, calendar, and you can sync all these pretty much. And I just did that again. How cute was that? So anyway, next is your mail, contacts, calendar. You got your Twitter integration here, which is cool. So I've signed in. You can follow me at Program94. One thing that I forgot that I want to mention here real quick is that Twitter integration that I mentioned in my video, is that you can actually tweet something out to your followers. So say I go to my Safari settings here, and let's say that I found this really good article, let's say on Program94.com, or we'll actually go to an article I already have open. This is a Macworld. And let's say that I really like this article from Macworld. But I can go up here to this action button. And once that takes a second to load up, this is a beta, by the way, so this is far from final release software. I'll hit tweet if I wouldn't hit the wrong button. Now I just hit tweet, and then there comes up my tweet panel. I got the split keyboard turned on, but I can easily scroll down and turn that off. And then now I can type in my tweet. So I can type in here really quickly, good read. And then press send, I can add my location, and it's off. So this is Twitter integration. Some Safari settings, And you have iMessages, which is cool. And there's the new music app, which is just like the iPod app, which is cool. So let me go on and show you the new music app, which is pretty cool. This app looks really nice. I love it so much better than I do the iPod app they had. For one, it was kind of odd because it was an iPod app, but you had a videos app. So it wasn't really like an iPod, and it was really weird. And, oh, it crashed. So there's one of your bugs right on camera for you, which stuff just does crash. And I'm guessing that the iPhone will also have a videos app as well. So there it is, and it's finally loaded up. So I can go into songs here. And there is no cover flow, there is no full screen album artwork anymore. And I can just pick a song if I wanted to, which I'm not going to for copyright reasons. And there's your volume, things like that. And you can always hit more to get to a few more options. So closing this out, you also have, what else? iMessages, which is fun. There's not really a use for it yet, considering this is in beta, but it does work. So there it goes. I can put in an email address or something, and that's that. What else do we have here? I'm trying to think of more things that I can show you guys. I'm going to go to my list here on my computer to actually see if I can think of some more things. Oh, and we have Safari, which is one thing I was going to forget about. So now you have tab browsing in Safari, which is really nice. So here's my website. It loads up really quickly, actually. It renders so much faster, even on the iPad 1. So it's so much more impressive to have. Now you have this tab browsing, which I think is years better. So now I can go to this article I've got loaded up here. It's going to load up. And I'm on a fairly fast Wi-Fi connection, so it's mostly the iPad 1's hardware, not the software. So now that it's loading up here, and now it's finished loading. You also get this reader function, which is cool. So now I've opened up the reader. You can read pretty much just like this. It makes the font size bigger, so instead of doing what I used to do, which is like zoom in and then read the article and then zoom out in parts where it doesn't all fit on the screen, this reader function works so much better. And then you can also, which puts Instapaper out of business, like I said in my video the other day, is that you can actually add to reading list, which is pretty cool. So, and this is that. You can also add more tabs, which is fun. So I can add a tab there, and we can send this to YouTube, if I can hit the YouTube button. And so now we've got 3 tabs open, and you can move these around as you wish, and it just works. So that is Safari, which is pretty cool. And this is pretty much it. It is kind of buggy, so like HBO Go will not launch for me. So as you can see, like it started to launch and then quit. So that doesn't work for me on the iPad, which is kind of a shame because I really like that app. And then Twitter works perfectly though. So that's nice. So now Twitter's opened up here, and now Twitter will work perfectly. So it's just kind of interesting how some apps work fine and some apps don't. And here's Newsstand, by the way, which does not work at all. You can't put this in a folder. You can't hide it. It's just there, and there's no store. You can't just go to the store or anything. And then Game Center, there's some new things to Game Center. There's nothing really that crazy going on here, but you can add your photo now, which I have neglected to do, but you can do that. And this is pretty much iOS 5. It's kind of underwhelming, but once it comes to the consumer, more apps are adapted, things like this will get really cool, and it'll get really good, I think, for users. So I'm quite excited for this. I can't wait for it to come out. I really can't wait till the fall to see how developers start using this and some of the new APIs that they're given to use. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to thumbs up, comment, and subscribe, and vote on my giveaway for when I reach 500 subscribers. The winning thing on my website poll will be given away to one of my lucky subscribers. So thank you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next video.